When your cat curls up on your chest and starts to purr, you feel it. That low, steady vibration, that warmth. And you think she's happy. She loves me. Everything is fine. But what if that purr meant something else entirely? What if, in some of those moments, your cat wasn't telling you she felt safe but that she was scared or in pain, or trying to hold herself together, and you just didn't know? The purr is not a happiness signal. It never was. It's something far more complicated than that. By the end of this, you will never hear it the same way again. Point 1. Purring is a self-regulation tool, not an emotion. Most people assume purring works like a dog's tail wag, a signal pointing outward, meant to communicate feeling to someone else. But that's not what it is. Purring is produced by rapid, rhythmic muscle contractions in the larynx, firing between 25 and 150 hertz. That's a physical mechanism, and it's one your cat can activate voluntarily, meaning it's not a reflex triggered by joy. It's a tool your cat reaches for when she needs it. Think of it less like a smile and more like deep breathing. You don't only breathe slowly when you're calm, you breathe slowly when you're panicking and trying to come back down. Your cat has a built-in self-soothing system, and she uses it in good moments and bad ones. Cats purr when they're in pain. This is the one that stops people cold. Veterinarians and feline behaviorists have documented purring in cats during labor, during injury recovery, and in the final hours of life. Cats at the vet, frightened, stressed, physically uncomfortable, purr on the examination table. Cats with serious illness purr. Cats who are dying purr. Why? Because that rhythmic vibration between 25 and 50 hertz has been shown to promote bone density and tissue repair. Your cat's body may be using the purr as a kind of internal medicine, a way to stay structurally intact under physical stress. So when your cat purrs in your lap and you've just noticed she hasn't been eating right or she's been quieter than usual, don't let the purr reassure you. That sound is not always a green light. Sometimes it's the opposite. And here's what most people miss. A sick cat who is purring looks on the surface exactly like a content one. Context is the only key. Purring isn't bad. It isn't good. It's neutral until you read everything around it. A cat purring while kneading a soft blanket, with relaxed eyes, slow blinking, a loose body, and an upright tail. That's contentment. That's the version you know. That's real. A cat purring while hunched in a corner with dilated pupils, flattened ears, a tucked tail, and a rigid posture. That purr is distress. Same sound, completely different meaning. Understanding your cat isn't about memorizing one signal. It's about reading a full picture. The purr is one brushstroke. The body is the whole canvas. What does your cat's body look like right now when she purrs? Have you ever actually checked? There's a specific purr your cat uses only on you. This is the part I promised you, because some of it is truly extraordinary. Researchers identified something called the solicitation purr. It's produced specifically when she wants something from you, usually food, attention, or comfort. It's acoustically distinct, containing an embedded high-frequency cry in the 300 to 600 hertz range. That's the same range as a human infant crying. Your cat learned to hide an urgency signal inside a sound you find soothing. That's why that particular purr feels more insistent and hard to ignore. That's your cat being a little bit of a genius. She used one of the most sophisticated interspecies communication tools in the animal kingdom. If you're finding this useful, consider subscribing. There's a lot more about cat communication that changes everything about how you read your cat. Kittens begin purring within days of being born. They can't meow and nurse at the same time, but they can purr while feeding. The purr becomes their first conversation with their mother, a continuous signal that says, "I'm here, I'm feeding, I'm okay." The mother purrs back. That vibrating, wordless back and forth is the first bond, the first language reaching back into something ancient. She's communicating in the oldest way she knows. Does that change how it feels when she does it? It should. Point 6. Silence can be the louder alarm. Here's the one nobody talks about. Cats in severe distress, truly acute pain, profound fear, complete shutdown often go silent. No purring, no meowing, no sound at all. A cat who has stopped making noise is not a calm cat. She may be a cat who has moved beyond the ability to self-soothe. If your cat is normally vocal or expressive and suddenly becomes very quiet and still, that quiet is a signal. Not peace. Withdrawal. The purr, for all its complexity, is still a sign of engagement, of a nervous system that's working to regulate itself. The absence of it paired with behavioral changes is worth paying close attention to. This is why learning your cat's baseline matters so much. Not just what she does, but how much of it and when. The purr is meaningful, but the silence after it disappears can be more meaningful still. Point 7. You already know more than you think. Here's something I want to leave you with. You've probably already felt the difference between purrs without having words for it. The heavy, rolling purr when she's been asleep for an hour and you've just stroked her ear. And the tighter, higher-edged purr when she's at the vet and you're holding her against your chest. You felt that difference. You just didn't have the language to trust what you were feeling. That's what understanding cat behavior actually is. It's not learning a foreign language from scratch. It's building the vocabulary for something you already half know. Your instincts about your cat are often correct. You just need the framework to follow them further. Now you have one piece of that framework. The purr is a tool. It means, I am regulating. What I'm regulating, joy, fear, pain, hunger, love, depends on everything else she's telling you. Listen to the whole cat, not just the part that vibrates. And that's exactly what we're going to keep doing together in every video on this channel. Because your cat is talking to you constantly, in signals that are subtle, layered, and almost always misread. She's talking right now. The question is whether you're fluent yet.